Good evening, everybody. I want to welcome you here to the Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So we're here tonight, Thursday night, to do an episode of Big Surprises. So Big Surprises is a show that I do every second week, alternating that with albums that are not quite what we hoped for. So they're kind of opposites. That's why I put them together. So not quite what we hoped for is an album that I had big expectations on, and they just really didn't quite reach that, although the expectations might have been too high. The other one, Big Surprises, these are albums that I didn't have a lot of expectation to, and they just kind of blew me away. So the album I've chosen to do tonight is on my playlist. Currently, it's up at the top of my playlist, so it's been on there the longest. I think it's got to be about 7 months, a little more than 7 months now it's been on there. And when I first put it on there, I was just giving this band another chance because they had been a band that were big with me years ago. Like back in the 80s, they were a dominant band for me. And then I just kind of drifted away from them, not for any reason other than I just kind of drifted away from my. And then when I got in this channel, I wasn't really getting into the heavy metal much, but then Judas Priest kind of set that off, and I was starting to get back into it again. And this band, who had been ahead of Judas Priest as a band I liked more, kind of drifted down a bit, and I thought, they're not really. And then I played a couple of their old albums. I even played a couple of the new ones. I really wasn't feeling it. And then I got this one and started playing it. No Prayer for the Dying from Iron Maiden. Once I started playing this, I realized how much I completely didn't know about this album. Like I didn't have much of an expectation of it. I didn't think it would be much, and it just took right off and just as vastly exceeded what I thought I was going to get from it. I thought the earlier Iron Maiden albums were going to blow it away. I wasn't going to follow it too much. But this album's as good as anything they've ever done. And it's really taken off for me. There's a lot of catchy tracks on here. Put my glasses on for a second. So you've got Tail Gunner. Absolutely killer opening. Such a classic Iron Maiden song. I just love this song. Holy Smoke, another good kind of different type of song. I did like it quite a bit. No Prayer for the Dying, which is the title track, really good as well. This one, I'm not sure even how you pronounce it. It's Public Enigma number 1. Decent song. Fate's Warning, another great track, and I believe just absolutely killer track. The Assassin, another great one. Run Silent, Run Deep. This song just gets stronger every time I listen to it. And then you got Hooks in You, Hooks in Me. Yeah, just such a catchy track. And this song maybe kind of exemplifies the type of catchiness that this album really has. Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter. Absolutely love it. I find myself singing this one. Tail Gunner, Hooks in You. I find myself singing them all the time now. And then Mother Russia to end off. This is a strong, solid, strong album. But I didn't have a great deal of expectations from it when I got it. I figured it's going to be another decent Iron Maiden album, but it really just blew my socks off, really. And it's probably been this year has probably been one of the 2 or 3 albums that really have set me afire with a band that I used to love. The other one, another album like that, was The Triumphs, Never Surrender. Both these albums kind of brought me back to these bands in a big way. And so, I just really like it a lot. And this is the one where so Adrian Smith is gone from this album. So that's part of the reason why I didn't think much of it. But I just found it to be such a strong album. Like, it's just so good. I don't see it coming off my playlist in the next month or so anyways. And it's already been on there, getting into the 7-month range. It could make it to 10 months. It's not unfeasible. I don't feel any weakening of it. I really think this is like classic Iron Maiden sounding with all of the stuff that I normally like from Iron Maiden. And more than that, it's really kind of re-energized the group for me. So so I wanted to give this a real kind of blowout. I know it's backwards. I'm on my MSI. I have still not figured that out. I'm going to figure it out. Trust me, I've been working on it. I'm just kind of slow that way. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Big Surprises featuring Iron Maiden's No Prayer for the Dying. If you want, you can please hit the like and subscribe. That's much appreciated. And the notification bell if you want to get reminded. And if you got any comments about this album or Iron Maiden in general or anything to do with what the topic was tonight or anything I've said, you can put that all down on the comment section. So we will be back next week when we do an episode of Not What We Hoped For. So hope to see you then, and have yourself a good evening. Take care and goodbye.